It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And there's no love lost between these NFC West foes. We can hardly wait for the start of this one.
And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
No question about it. They're going to test this secondary. They come out throwing from the start. An incomplete pass on first down, and then bam! They hit a big one early in the game. This approach sometimes can open up stuff underneath, but other times it can open up the floodgates too.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw, Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Flush to his right. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Down to the 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
First down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To Connor on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Murray. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taken right around the 44. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another try for Guerrero. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.